that winded me. Hello, internet strangers. This is Nobody Will See This, because nobody will see this. I've returned after a few days. I don't remember the last time I made a video. It was probably literally last week, but I don't remember. That winded me. Anyway, today was a day, and I feel like since I've more or less been documenting at least my thoughts about upcoming appointments. By the way, yes, this is acne. I don't know how to get rid of it. I've put so many things on it, and it's just like a red mark, and I guess I'm cursed or something. I don't know. But anyway, since I've been talking about my health journey more or less on here, and my thoughts and feelings, I thought about making another video. So, also, I'm getting a haircut later. Do I have the money for it? Of course not. Not after these appointments, but I have decided that I have too much hair on my head that is dead. Literally, like, all of this is like dead. So yes, I am thinking about chopping that hoe off. But we'll get there. So how's everybody doing? How's nobody doing? Because nobody's watching this. I'm doing not great. That's not very new though. So I don't remember if the last video I did, I had the stress test scheduled, like for my heart, or if I had just done it. I literally don't remember. But alas, I did the stress test. This tests how hard your heart works while you're moving and exercising. And considering that every other test I had done before that came out normal, but then I would stand up and my heart rate would be like, you need to sit the fuck down now. I was like, I can't wait to do the stress test, because surely that will show them something. There is something wrong with me. I know it. It's not my hypochondria. God damn it. I fucking know it. I feel it. So anyway, did the test probably like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I went to my appointment today with a different doctor, one that actually like made eye contact with me. And she told me that my stress test results came back as normal. They came back as normal. So, she did say that there are signs of either PVCs or PCVs. I forget the exact word, but it's premature. I think it's PVC, premature ventricular contractions or something. Basically, I have premature heartbeats. My heartbeat, like before it like finishes the process of a full beat, it'll like interrupt itself. Be like, oh, excuse me, I'm walking here. But it's like, no, you weren't walking here. Why are you here? So anyway, yeah, so I have premature heartbeats. This is something that I have been told. This is the one thing I've ever been told by anybody ever about my heart. But the thing is that everybody has always told me that it's normal. It's not a big deal. It's not a problem. You're fine. It's fine. You're normal. So then I told her that. I was like, oh, well, I've actually heard this before, but they told me it's normal. So is it fine? And she's like, well, it's actually not normal if it happens a lot. You might have to be medicated for that. And I was like, oh, well, that's great, because nobody has told me that it's not a normal thing. That's so great to hear. And I don't know how often it happens, because when I wore a Holter monitor on my chest, I only wore it for 2 days, and I was literally sleeping and working, sitting down on this very chair for the entire time that I had that thing on. So basically it like didn't even register that if it happened a lot. So anyway, after this appointment, I did make it a point to express to her that it's really disappointing and stressful to hear that nothing is wrong. Not that I want to be dying, but I felt very, she was like younger, so I felt like I could talk to her, you know what I mean? But I expressed to her, like, you know, it's kind of frustrating to hear that everything is fine after all these tests, because literally the moment I stand up from this chair and I walk outside, my heart rate's gonna be at 130. Pushing 140, literally just from I'm sitting, standing, beep, 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 beep. So tired. Let me check my heart rate. 150. That's literally me. That's literally me, and that's exactly what happened after this appointment, after the last appointment, after the one before that. Like, so I expressed to her, I was like, you know, yeah, that really sucks, and everything is normal, which is great, but I feel terrible. So, and then that's when she brought up giving me another heart monitor, but for 7 days instead of 3 days, which I'm grateful for. I mean, I don't really want to have one on me again, but whatever works, because I feel terrible. I've been trying to hydrate more. Look at this. Ooh. Wow. I have been working on this for 2 days now, so that's, maybe I am the ruler of my own demise here, okay? But I have been trying, and I did drink at least one Gatorade in between starting this water bottle and getting it to halfway. So I've been trying, okay? I have. But anyway, she basically just said the same thing. Wear compression socks, drink your liquids, blah, blah, blah. And then I've been thinking to myself, like, maybe I'm too sedentary. Maybe I just, like, need to go outside and literally touch grass on my off days after my 2 million hour work shifts. So I asked her, I was like, you know, I've been considering going to the gym. The problem is, though, I do a lot of walking, and if I feel like if I get to the gym by foot, my heart rate is going to be really high before I even lift a single fucking weight. So I was like, is that safe? Like, I know you say everything is normal, but, you know, like, would you recommend me going to the gym so I can start that? And she basically said, well, there's no limitations that we can see. Everything looks normal, but you do need more testing because the problem is still prevalent. So then even though she said I have no gym limitations, she basically said, like, don't push myself too much. Like, start with walking. And yeah. And it's like, I basically keep getting told the same thing, which is fine. It's fine, but it's so, like, ah! You know, I want to cry. like I want to cry. Like, every single day. I'm not even joking. My entire year has revolved around this problem that I have every single day. We are in May. We're almost in mid-May. I've had this problem since January. I went to a damn concert of my dreams, and I aged one more mysterious year. All in the same 4 months, and I still have this problem every single day, 200 times a day. Oh my God! It's like, and when I talk to people close to me about it, they're like, oh, well, good, you're getting normal results, everything is fine. But it's like, oh my God. It's like if I couldn't breathe every day, and then the doctors were like, well, you don't have asthma or lung edema or something. And I was like, okay, well, that's really great. It's really great to know that I don't have that. It's great to know that I don't have a lung tumor. But why can't I breathe properly every day? I don't want to hear that I'm fine, because the moment I stand up, I can't breathe. Does this make sense? Does it not make sense for me to be frustrated about that? Like, yes, thank you for not telling me I have a tumor or something. Thank you for not telling me that my veins are blocked, or that I have some sort of blockage, or that I have electrical issues, or that I thank you for not telling me that I need like a stent in my heart surgery or something, right? Like, I am glad that that is not the solution path. But at the same time, I'm like, brother, you're really telling me that if I just drink more of these and wear compression socks, the problem is just gonna resolve? It has been 4 months of this. 4 months of this! Anyway. I'm cooked, basically. I've been trying to fix my sleep. I wear my Apple Watch every day. When I say fix my sleep, though, I sleep really late. I wake up really late and I work really late. So I sleep really late. I kind of have an entire day kind of like flipped. Wake up at 12:30, work at 1 until 11:30 at night, and then from 11:30 to like 4:30 I'm awake. So it's I want to say it's like a 15, 16, 17 hour day. And then I sleep at least 7 to 8 hours, or sometimes I do 6.5, and those days I really don't feel well. But it's like I've been trying to at least better my sleep a little bit. It just feels like it makes no difference. It just feels like it just literally makes no difference. It makes no difference. I could drink 3 of these today. It would make no difference. And that's really frustrating. And it makes me really sad and angry. And then when I tell people and they're like, oh, well, that's great, I want to punch them in the face, because it would be great if the problem was gone, but it's not. And I keep having to make these appointments and having these tests and using my money that I barely have money. My savings, car, question mark? Not this year, I don't think. And that also makes me really sad and stressed, and I want to cry again. I just want to cry all the time. I just want to cry. I want to cry right now. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally want to cry. So anyway, because I want to cry, and because I'm so frustrated and stressed, and it feels like nothing is working out for me the way that I want it to, I scheduled a hair appointment. Because my brain goes, well, you're miserable and your hair is stressing you out, amongst other things. Fix one thing that's stressing you out, chop your hair off. So that's exactly what I'm going to do in about 1.5 hours. I will be there. And do I know what kind of haircut I want? No, honestly, no. No, I don't. My hair is very long. This is, I'm trying to show as much as I can. Okay, there, that's my laundry. Don't look. My hair is about this long. When I straighten it or do stuff with it, it's longer and it's pretty, but you can always see death. You can always see this death ocean, fucking hay, goddamn whatever. Even if I do my hair, even if I put oils or do whatever, you can see it, and I really don't like that. It's my own fault. I don't remember how many times I mentioned this before, but I have dyed my hair probably like 7 times in the past year. Not this year. This year I probably dyed it like, actually, I don't remember. But let's just say I don't really take care of my hair that well. Why? Because I don't know. So anyway, I have dyed it a lot. I use heat on it, not a lot, and honestly not as much as a lot of other girls do, but with my hair type of floofy, frizzy, dry, crazy, psycho mess, any amount of heat makes it worse. There is no balance of how many times I can use it and then my hair will look good naturally. This is its natural state. Death. So at first I was like, oh, but like I got a new hair tool recently. I got like one of those I think it's like Shark Flex tool or something. It's like a Dyson, but from the Shark brand. And I was like so excited. I was like, yay, finally my hair is long and I have this tool that I can actually start doing stuff with my hair. Excuse me. Actually start doing stuff with my hair so it's not like this all the time. But then I realized that even when I use that tool, I like the results, but like 70% because I can see all this damage, even if my hair is curled or straightened or literally anything, I can see the damage. And it's ugly. So even though I like this length, and even though I know that I could be like, just cut the ends and I'll just come regularly to cut my ends so that it's not one giant chop. I know that I don't want that because this has been bothering me for a while now. So I really think I've been looking at like, it's hard to explain, like layered cuts, almost like wolf cuts, but like not a wolf cut. Like I had a wolf cut before and my hair was shorter. So I feel like it wasn't as cute as it could have been, but I just don't feel like I'm in a wolf cut part of my life right now. You know, like I feel like I'm exploring harmoniousism with my outfits or makeup and jewelry. Like I want kind of like I can get out of bed, brush my hair, put a brown shirt on with some jeans and some jewelry and look put together. Like, you know, that's kind of like the vibe that I want. High key. It's kind of just been a mess until now. So that's my plan. I'm gonna ask for something probably with layers. I also kind of want bangs because is this flattering? Does this look flattering to you? I don't think so. So I kind of want bangs, kind of curtainy, but I also kind of want to be able to like have them like this if I want, you know, but then if I get tired of it, I can just like go like this and then have like that, like, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna go for a layered hair. The thing that I'm just trying to decide is like, how short do I want it? You know, like, yeah, it sucks because I really like my hair length, but it's just all of this is like dead. Like I don't want to carry dead weight around. Get it? Yeah, I've been getting really tired of that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. Before I recorded this video, I was looking up hairstyles on Pinterest, but I feel like girls on Pinterest all have the same hair. Also, hair rant, if I wasn't already doing that, I have poofy, frizzy, Irish curls hair. I finally know my hair type and it's called Irish curls, and this bitch is so fucking annoying. Basically, I have perma frizz and perma crazy for the rest of forever. And I feel like Pinterest hair is always like straight hair. Latina hair is always like Mexican straight hair. And it's like, I don't have that. I have a fucking like lion's mane on my head, man. I don't have goddamn silk on my head. So it's kind of frustrating to look at all these hairstyles and haircuts because I'm like, this is only achieved if you have straight hair or if you're using heat in your hair. But like I never see pictures of this hair in the wild. Like like, I feel like if I have seen any pictures of somebody with my hair type, it was probably like straightened or curled or something, you know, like nobody's posting just this. Like, nobody's posting this, so I don't really see it. And that makes me feel alone in the hair universe. So I'm kind of scared. I say this to say that I'm kind of scared that no matter what I do with my hair, it's gonna look like this. Even if it's short, even if it's, I don't know, they like thin it out and just like cut off most of the damage. I really feel like regardless of what they do, it's just gonna look like this. So, yeah. And then my plan is to get my hair dyed one solid color after this haircut. Not today. I think the lady I see closes at 9 or 10 or 8. I don't even know. She closes pretty late. Honestly, she's a fucking baller and I love her. But I hope she doesn't like get lazy with my hair. I hope I'm like her last person. Like, I hope she, like, I feel like when I come into your hairdresser for anything at all, you need to give me at least 4 hours of your time. Not because I want the 4 hours, but because my hair kind of demands that. There is a lot of her. There is a lot. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping I'm her last person so she doesn't rush through it, because I've had other people try to rush through my hair, and midway through the process they realize, oh, I really can't. This isn't Brittany's hair. This isn't Ashley's like 2-layer hair. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't even know how to describe my hair. A mop, a very thick mop. I don't know. Who has hair like this? Tarzan? I don't know, man. Anyway. So those are my plans for today. And then tomorrow, I go back to work life. And then a day after that. But honestly, I might call off the day after that because they got me fucked up with this schedule they try to give me. And I disagree. So, suck my... Anyway. Maybe I should drink more water. I actually am pretty thirsty. Anyway, that's my plans for today. If you ever watch, if anybody, I mean, nobody watched this obviously, but if one single person watched, I cleaned my room and I'm really proud. I know that was really bad to prove that I cleaned my room. But like, listen, like I did. Like if I did clean it, okay? It's, my bed's kind of crazy just because I just got home and I threw everything on there, you know, as one does, but I bought a candle. Like, that's how you know. I bought a candle and I considered buying little flowers to put in a vase to put somewhere in my room because that's how clean it is in my head. Like, it was so clean that I was like, ooh, can I make it aesthetic? Of course not. Every corner of my room is covered. There is no fucking aesthetic. The aesthetic of my room is storage unit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I considered it means that I cleaned it so well that my brain was almost convinced that my room looked good. So pretty proud of me. That I didn't do that today. I did that yesterday. So I like to think that I've had pretty productive 2 off days. But I'm also spending a lot of money and becoming ever so more depressed. So yeah, that's my plan. Should I show you haircut options I've been thinking? That would be too long, though. Well, not too long, but I can't really, like, flip my camera. I don't know why. I feel like that should be like a given thing on the iPhone front camera. Like, why can't I flip the camera? Just press a button and flip it. Is that TikTok? Like, I feel like there is a camera that you can do that and it's just not the actual phone one. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm actually not going to show you the options that I was looking at because it's kind of jarring to go from these beautiful faces with perfect hair to jumping to me. Just your gray psycho fucking Tarzan egghead. So besides that, that's my life update. That's my life update from a week, I guess, a week and a half. I know that I complained about my like insurance being stupid expensive every 2 weeks, every single paycheck. I'm not joking. This thing is ruining my fucking life. So I actually did call my insurance people like a grown adult, and I was like, hey, so how would it work with like downgrading my plan? You know, because it's really expensive and I feel like I can't really keep up financially. Like I can, right? As long as I work my work hours, I technically have money left over, but it's so little that it's starting to feel not worth it to have this expensive ass insurance plan. So obviously logical brain went, well, maybe we can downgrade. Well, no, we can't. Apparently the only way I can downgrade my plan is if a life-changing event happens, like getting married, giving birth, falling pregnant, moving, or dying, or I don't know, or fucking getting fired, which but that would just that's not even that's not even downgrading in a technical sense. That's literally just losing my insurance. That's like canceling it by force, you know. So basically I'm stuck with this insurance plan unless one of those things happen, which I honestly don't want any of those things happening besides moving, or I have to wait until October to downgrade my plan, or I can cancel it. But with how things are looking right now, I literally would be trying to commit no live no more if I canceled my insurance, probably. So I tried to do the right thing, the grown-up thing, and the grown-up thing punched me in the face and said, no, because they hate us or something. I don't know. And by they, I mean insurance companies, because wow. Anyway, slightly better news, life update. I wanted to end this video like 7 minutes ago, but then I keep remembering stuff. So this is the last thing that I remember. My work schedule is gonna change. Finally, hallelujah, amen, praise the Lord, everything, skies and stars. Thank you so much. My schedule is about to change. I have been having this cursed 1 o'clock to 11:30 p.m. schedule for literally like 3 months, a little bit over. It's gonna be 4 months, and I hate it. I feel like it has just been pushing the same lifestyle that I've lived for many years of waking up really late, staying up really late, and I feel like it's been throwing off my body. Like maybe I am getting mysteriously older, so maybe this is my body's way of saying like, hey, we really can't do this long term like how you've been doing it. So we're actually gonna go the other route of intensity, which is 6 a.m. to 4:30. It's still 10-hour shifts. It's gonna be long. I'm hoping those hours are slower. But I did get a Tuesday off in the middle of the week, and then I got Friday and Saturday off. So I no longer have to work both weekends. And I have Friday nights off. Friday nights are honestly kind of terrible for insurance or triage or anything. Everybody likes to wait until fucking last minute, and then when things don't work out because it's last minute, they try to make it your problem, when in fact you are 42 years old and you've had insurance for how long? Like why are you calling about your medications being out on Friday night at 7 p.m.? So anyway, this change is coming soon. I thought it was gonna start tomorrow because I go back to work tomorrow, but it doesn't. I think it starts Sunday. Yeah, it starts Sunday. But then it's only gonna last for a few days because with how my company works, some dumbass shit that I'm not even gonna explain. But basically, after like 4 days of this schedule of me flipping my lifestyle to wake up at 6 and work until 4:30, after a week of that, it's basically gonna revert to the 1 o'clock to 11:30 schedule the week after that, because of my company's dumbass, fuck ass ways, which isn't great, and I don't like it, and I tried to argue about it professionally, and I was basically told that there's nothing I can do about it. So but I need my insurance and I need the stupid money, so I basically had to go, okay, well, that's really ridiculous and stupid and I hate it and it's really gonna suck and be really tough, but sure, company that underpays me, I will agree, I will oblige, because I have no choice. So anyway, yeah, after I try to get accustomed to my early schedule, I then have to flip it off and go back to my cursed schedule for another week, and then after that it'll go to the 6 a.m. schedule, and it should stay that way until I don't know. Until I don't know, but I'm hoping it brings balance to the force that is my cursed life, because I have not been doing well in many ways. So I want to start pretending like life is fine. Like, you know, I want to start waking up early, and I want to start going to the gym, even though everything in my body is telling me to get the hell away from the gym right now, and everything in my body is telling me that I cannot wake up early or go to sleep early because I've been sleeping so late for years. I want to force it to be true. The same way that I want to force my hair to look better with just a haircut, when really I should probably just go bald. But I'm basically just trying to force my life into falling together, or at least faking it until I literally making it, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is a perfect example. You know, making videos, oh my god, I make videos. No, I don't. But, so yeah, sorry if I'm yapping a lot, and I know that my videos aren't necessarily happy. Again, nobody will see this, and this is mostly just like a video diary to myself, because I don't really have people to talk to about this. So yeah, I guess that's my life update for now. I can't wait for the day that I actually have good news consistently. Like, that would be really cool character growth, but for now, it seems like I'm still in the, I don't know what to call this period of my life, but I'm in the spiral period of my life. Yeah, but, I'm glad you're here, whoever you are, if you are. I'm glad you're here. If you listen to the whole thing, thank you so much. Maybe you can have me as background noise so you also feel less alone. Hey. And wish you the best. I hope my haircut is cute. Maybe I'll make a video right after if I love it or hate it, who knows, but yeah, I don't know. That's just my life update. Sorry if this is really boring and yappy. But also, like, I'm not really making these to be like entertaining per se, so be it. But yeah, this has been Nobody Will See This. If you are somebody that saw this, thank you so much. Maybe you have similar problems to me and you can relate or feel less alone, or maybe your life really sucks, but then you watch my video and then you're like, well, it doesn't suck as much as hers, so I'm good. So, you know, maybe this could be a good thing for you, you know? Maybe this would help somebody somehow. But anyway, I'm gonna go now, look at more hairstyles of things to possibly do with my hair, unless I decide to go bald. And yeah, I guess I'll update you whenever about whatever. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching if you have, and if not, it's totally fine because nobody will see this.